Hey guys, back here with another review. This will be the review of my Digital Aquatics Reef Keeper Lite. This will be the last night it will be on my tank. Got the new Apex full control unit, the Elite. Now that'll be going on tonight. I'll probably be up until 3 o'clock in the morning putting that on, but well worth it, and I'll tell you why. This is the control unit, the Reef Keeper Lite control unit. This I like a lot actually. As you can see now, you see it shows you that's Friday, it's 10:30 at night, and the temperature, the eye temp, if you get the Reef Keeper Lite, is 79 degrees, which is a little bit higher than what I think it really is. I do have 3 temperature probes on here. The chiller says it's 80. This says it's 79, and a couple of the other ones, actually I have 4, 2 of the other ones say that it's 78.5. So it's pretty close enough, I would say. The buttons are fairly easy to use. You can run through every module and every outlet actually, see whether it's on or off, which is pretty cool. I do like it overall. Now the problem is not within this head unit. The problem is within some of the other parts of the unit. Now I'll show you as we come out here. I have the full Reef Keeper Lite, which entails 2 PC4s, which you can see here. 1, 2. A SL1, which is there, which I have a pH probe to. Never got an ORP, I just think it's useless. And a net module. Now the PC4s are pretty cool. I like that they're 4 instead of 8. I don't really need 8, but the Apex came with 8, so I'm good with that. Instead of 2 4s, it's 1 8. That's fine with me. I do not like the fact that only the outside outlets of each PC4 can run higher amps than the insides, which is why I have my Mag 9 on the all the way left of the first Mag 18 over here, just in case. I just don't like that. I think it should be 3 out of 4, not 2 out of 4, so half if you're running 8. Now I am running my Mag 9 off of the first one, then the skimmer, and then the Mag 18. Now on this one down here, I'm running my auto top off, which is this right here, and then I'm running my chiller. Now the chiller, I actually don't have the Reef Keeper controlling the heat or chiller. The chiller does that itself. It has a temperature probe, and if it's too hot, the chiller kicks on. If it's too cold, the heater, which is plugged directly into the chiller, will kick on. That's pretty cool. That's a great thing I love about that chiller. I'll do a review of the Oceanic chiller. You can see it in the background over here. I'll do a review on that at some point. Now, the SL1, I have, actually I'll give you a little close-up view here of the PC4s. So you can see them. There we go. You see Mag 9, skimmer, Mag 18, auto top off, and chiller. These run flawlessly. I have no problems with the PC4 other than what I said before, the amps. I don't know if you can see that from here, but probably not, but that's okay. And then it does have the LEDs, which is cool. It tells you what's plugged in, so you can see 1, 2, and 4 are plugged in. And on this one, only 3 is on. 1 will only be lit if the auto top off is actually on, which is controlled by this SL1. Now, I like this SL1, works perfectly for me. pH reading is spot on, more or less, within 0.1 usually of what I get from a test kit. Now, the SL1, the pH, like I said, I like. The probe is good. You can see the switch A and B. I have 2 float switches, a low and a high. The low is for the auto top off. High is in case the water in the sump gets too high, it automatically kicks off the skimmer, which is good because my skimmer overflows when the water level is too high in the sump. ORP I just simply don't use. I think it's useless. There's no need for me for that. Now, here is my problem with this whole setup. And the reason I'm selling it, actually it's already sold, it's being boxed up tonight and shipped out tomorrow. This is it right here, the net module. I cannot get it to work with my system, with my house, with my internet. Digital Aquatics, I've called them 10 times. Not once have they answered the phone, which is fairly irritating. I've gone on their forums, I've gone on specifically their Digital Aquatics forums, asked the question with no responses, not even from individuals, let alone from anybody that works there. So that was extremely irritating, and the main reason why this is gone. It's sold. I'm not using it anymore. The net module, not only is there not an app for it on an iPhone, there is some third-party app that barely works, and it's extremely hard to get port forwarding going on the Reef Keeper. So, and the net module doesn't work to begin with. I know the Ethernet works. I've tested it multiple times with multiple computers, and it's the net module. There's something wrong with either the net module or the way I'm setting it up. But again, Digital Aquatics could have saved this, and I probably would have bought the Elite because I needed more modules, but they could have saved me from going to Neptune systems. However, their customer service is horrible, so I'm gone. Now, one large drawback with Lite, which I knew when I purchased it, so it's not Digital Aquatics' fault, it's my fault, is that as you can see here, right about here, there's only 4 modules you can have. I have all 4 lit because I have 2 PC4s, an SL1, and a net module, which is useless. But you can only have 4. Now, I do want to run more modules, however I cannot, so I'd have to upgrade to the Elite anyway. But I'm not going to do that because the Apex is just the better decision for me, so I will be upgrading to the Apex as tonight, in a few minutes actually. As soon as I end this video, I'll be starting that. Now the wiring will be a little more neat when I do put the Apex in here, and then you can see down here, just for those of you that want to check it out, I have the GHL standalone doser, a maxi jet that's just circulating some water in the skimmer section of my sump, 2 MP40s left and right, and the GHL Mitras left and right are plugged into this surge suppressor, which is directly into the wall here. And that cord right there is the cord that I use for these LEDs, which are incredible. I just ran 2 18-foot strips under my tank. It lights up the whole tank while I'm working. It's absolutely amazing. Best thing I've done to this tank. So there's the review of the Digital Aquatics Reef Keeper Lite. Love the head unit. Have no problems with it. Wish you could have at least 6 modules, but that's what the Elite's there for. PC4s are good. Have no problem with them. SL1 is okay. Wish it had conductivity or salinity, whatever you want to call it, instead of ORP. ORP I feel is useless. And net module is awful. But worst of all, customer service. Out of a 10, I'd literally give them a 0. With no response, it'd be hard to give them a 1. So let me know what you guys think, and I will be doing a review of the Apex soon. Hopefully it'll be a little more positive than this one. Thanks guys, signing out.